Hello, welcome back to some more Dark Cloud. As you can see, I decided not to do that last little dungeon bit because that just all went bad. Like, so we have our items here. We have our water, we have our food, we have our healing, we have more food, we have lots and lots and lots of bombs for some reason. One stand powder, some revival powder, repair powders, extra auto repair powder. We have our signets, and we even have our keys. And everything is going to be fine, and there is nothing to worry about. And hello, here is a cat. And we can go to Muskaluska. Oh, that's right, you just got a new sword, didn't you? Trying to play with my hands under the desk so you can't hear the button presses, and that's not gonna happen. So you're gonna be hearing all sorts of whatever. You're used to it by now. Everything is fine. Oh, would you listen to that? Some money. Oh, would you look at that? Some more repair powder. Well, that's fun, isn't it? Boom, boom. Okay, what have we got? More revival powder. That stuff is useful. Heal that. Okay. Still want the map, though. And the magical crystal before we get going in. But everything else is going well. I don't know, I was probably just gonna have a day of just playing some Magic and whatever. I haven't actually played any Magic in a while. Also, still don't have any Halloween plans. So, you know, that's a thing. If we want the map, I think I know where it is. I have an idea. Bear with me here. It's just a thought, but what if it's in the only place around here that actually has chests? Ba-da-ba-boom! Okay, that's cool. That's cute. Whatever it is, don't be status has changed. Whip has decreased. Whatever. It can be healed easily enough. And this box has to have the map. Where's the box? It blends in so well. It's about to drift away, but only once you get in. Oh gosh. You can't really have, you know, secret back pathways in D&D, can you? Because, like, if you try to put them in, the players are going to do everything that they can to try to figure it out. They will break open the wall just to get through. And it's like, no, you're supposed to get the key. It's like, okay, well, where's the key? It didn't spawn in this time. It's like, well, you put this thing for us, and even if you have dungeon floors where every floor of the dungeon has a back room, they're gonna keep trying until they get to every single one of those back rooms. Because, like, why would you put in all those back rooms unless there's something in all of them, you know? Boyle. I guess there's no point exploring that room up there, right? Yep. Don't know why. Okay. Yeah, sure, let's repair this a little bit. Yeah. Hold on. Phew. But I have tried to do, well, not Dark Cloud, but I have tried to do Dark Cloud 2 as a D&D campaign before. Never really gets that far. The whole idea of, hey, it starts off with, you know, 2 separate groups, and then they merge together into one, just never really took off so well. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, always fun and did we really only get, like, 1 gemstone from all of this? Wow. Okay, whatevs. I still would love an actual authentic Dark Cloud 3. That just keeps enhancing on the experience overall. Keep the whole, you know, city building aspects of it, of course. Keep the whole going into the dungeon. Keep the whole, you know, leveling up. Why can't I pick it up? Level up your weapons and stuff. Keep the whole multiple party members thing, but also make it possible to have co-op mode. Or go all the way through with it and have the multiple party members be, you know, running around the dungeon with you as you fight. Keep the real-time combat. I don't want any turn-based combat going on in my Dark Cloud game. Oh, right, this is Mimic Floor. Which at the very least means I shouldn't really get overwhelmed by a whole bunch of enemies, because I can just keep spawning them in one at a time. So I shouldn't get to a point where I just open a door and suddenly there's like 5 monsters on the other side. Still a log, huh? Well, don't need to go here yet. What was I trying to think about? I have no idea. Oh, another mimic. Right. Hey, Nudran's feather, that's useful. Not hitting that up just yet. Hey, look, here's an actual box. Oh my gosh, it's the stone key that I need for way over there. Whew, okay. Yes, Dark Cloud 3. Lots of party members. Heck, maybe even some like character customization. Dark Cloud, you can name the characters. Dark Cloud 2, you just get, you know, 2 preset characters and you're supposed to be fine with just them. But also Dark Cloud 2 definitely has a lot more oomph in it, right? It has like full voice acted lines throughout the entire thing. More and multiple characters. I want to be able to like rebuild. I like the thing in Dark Cloud where you like rebuild a town and then you just boop, here's a new party member. With the whole companion mechanic from Dark Cloud 2, I enjoyed that. You could like customize your runs a little bit. You could be all like, oh hey, I want to build up the sword right now. Let's bring in someone who gives us extra sword like abs or whatever. I'll build up the sword this time. It's like, alright, let's do that. And then it's like, oh, well, you see... It's like, well, we unlocked POW. Let's use POW. POW who does multiple useful things for us, yes. But the entire time I'd originally been playing through Dark Cloud 2, I always thought that there was going to be a case of... I lose my train of thought here. You get a villager as a companion, and they would be able to fight as like a third player. Like, that would be awesome. Like, not necessarily good stats, no weapons of their own. They could either have their own, like, starting weapon, or just use, like, say, any of the other characters' weapons. And that would be what they do. They can either use their own weapon or any character's weapon. And that's it. So you just have them use, like, you know, Monica's sword. And that would just... Yeah, whatever. Just a third player character for extra value and use. Nothing really to it. Like, I thought that would be so neat and interesting. And then, yeah, of course, and if that was a thing, I would have done a challenge run about that. Can you beat the game with only, I don't know, Lorik? Whatever the villager's name would be. Yep, this back floor is also all mimics, just like the front floor. Can I get any gemstones? King, mimic, run away. So you know you can kill us. Woo! Abs are full. Nope, by doing this, everything is maxed out. There's nothing else to do on here unless I can get extra, like, statuses. Other than that, Energy Gear plus 11 is the maximum that I've got here. It would be interesting to try to build up, like, another weapon for each character, but I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Just sweep through the rest of this without a problem. Eh! Eh! D&D is fun. It lets you do all sorts of weird things. Also leads to a lot of problems because a lot of people assume that you play it in certain ways, and then turns out we don't actually do that. Then people get all upset. What do you mean you don't do blah blah blah? That's like part of the rules. Like, it's part of the rules for when your last DM played. It's not part of the rules of how we play. It's like, no, we don't, you know, only give XP for specifically the killing blow. Funsuke, so whatevs. Because then, you know, classes that aren't DPS are going to get a heck of a lot less XP, and that just wouldn't be fair to them. It's like, but I only play DPS specifically so I can get the killing blow, and you didn't tell me that you weren't going to do that ruling, so I made another DPS character, and I wanted to play a different kind of character instead. So now you tell me that my dealing 1,123 damage per turn character is worthless? Like, I mean, if you wanted to play something different, you could have played something different. Like, it sounds like you had a problem with the rule too, and only building a character in X way to play around the rule. But now that you don't have to, you could just play something else. But I already made this character because I thought we were going to be playing with that rule. It's like, well, we're not playing with the rule, so you can play a different character. But I already made this one. It's like, I'm sure your human fighter is going to be just fine in a different campaign. I still remember back in the day, just, you know, sitting at home, no friends, so nothing, just making a whole bunch of D&D characters. I once tried to do a mini campaign with a big old dungeon, and just using, like, NPC characters, like, no magical or masterwork weapons or anything, because villagers wouldn't have those. Max whip decreased by, 5? Ow. Hi, Cinnamon. That's kind of painful. And you. I was going to say that the dragon sounds exactly like the stone giant, but turns out there's a stone giant that was right there as well, so who's to say? What do you mean you have a shield? But, so yeah, so I just made a bunch of, like, villagers using, like, villager classes. You know, like, what, warrior, I think, was one of them. Warrior, saint, noble? I don't know. Yeah, just using a couple of villager classes just to make a couple of NPC-like characters with NPC-like, you know, stats and equipment and stuff. Sent them through a little dungeon to see how far they could go. Heck, I even gave them feats that could be reasonable for them to have as villagers. Like, instead of having power attack, gave one of them, like, blind fight. It's like, yeah, they work at night, because they do nighttime security to fend off against monsters. They've learned how to fight more effectively in the dark. That's believable. Nope. Got the key, got the key, got the key. Might as well check the rest of these here chests just to see. Because if there's another back floor key, whoop, then I can go and use it to get... You okay? Yeah, somebody messaged me a couple of days ago asking if I wanted to take part in their new D&D campaign, so of course I've been interested. And of course I've been looking at magic items that I could potentially play as, because this DM is cool with me playing as an intelligent magic item. And I was like, okay, wait, What if I look at, like, older editions of stuff? Because DM wants to play 5e, and 5e doesn't really have a lot of magic stuff. It's like, I could do, like, a Horn of Valhalla, or a Deck of Illusions. Deck of Illusions is supposed to not regenerate cards, so once you run out of cards, the deck is out. So I proposed hey, how about a thing where I just, like, regenerate, like, 1 card a day? And DM was all like, yeah, that sounds cool. I mean, it's still only illusions, right? Horn of Valhalla, though, summon a couple of soldiers once per week. Could also be fun. Alright. Can't defeat it alone. Oh, that's what Curse does? Do I have just regular bread to give you now? Here's some cheese. There we go. Have to use that to spread that out. Battle done! Here's the airship! Now, how do we get it out? Why is it so blurry? Is this supposed to be like 3D effects? You can't teleport him? So now we have to get onto the airship. Are you ready for this? I'm saving, that means... Well, you know what's about to happen, right? Oh no. What? What? Wait, what? Wait, what? That is... That is not the duel that I was expecting to happen. Okay, that's not the duel that was supposed to be. This game is definitely different. Whoops. Oh well. I want to get it all cool. Jumped the gun there a little bit. This was supposed to be just X, 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 X. That's what the original Duel was. There's just a bunch of X. This is definitely a different version of the game. I got a ruby. But yeah, people complain about this. People still complain about that Duel because it's just X, X, X. You just keep hitting the X button. This is actually different. What's going on is freedom. We did the boss fight. Ba 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 bum, as we fly away to the moon. Bunny bunny, bun bun. The moon people are bunnies. We saw it here first, folks. Moon people are bunnies. Why? Because bun bun. So now we're at the moon. So, like, that escape sequence could have been a lot more epic if it was about, like, you know, getting the whole team on the airship. So you have, like, you know, Tone here, who has to go, like, a really straightforward path. You have... I'm trying to remember the original names. Zio. Not make the cat. Okay, fine. Sashin here has to go, like, you know, straightforward path. Not make the cat who, you know, can jump really effectively. Boom, boom, boom. You have Axe, Goro, Axe the Hammer Guy, called Crystal Net. You get information fast. May is not here right now, but rest assured, I, Sambo, will serve it to the guide in the place of the mayor. Alrighty. Yeah, Goro, who basically has to be helped up. We have the magical genie who just flies up. Interesting. Anyway, it looks like there's going to be another dungeon, but it doesn't look like that we have to rebuild, so no Atlamelia. The bunnies, that's why they hop all over the place. We actually have to run around, like on our feetsies. Okay, so the green exit leads to the dungeon. Oh! Oh, shoot, we have too many attachments. Shoot, I wish I could just take one and put it on a weapon. We could also just get rid of this thing. That sounds almost fair right now. Had I known that we were just about full on stuff, would have done something about it. Okay, okay. So you can't travel quickly around all of this. No way to climb up. It's like a ladder right there. No way to climb up. There is a ladder. So it's either in... Oh, right. I totally meant to put this on, when we got into the dungeon, and then I completely blanked, so... My bad. Alright, so that was one building that doesn't do anything. So let's check out the rest of the buildings, one at a time here. Alright. nothing here. Also, no chests. I'm starting to feel like all of the shops and stuff that I mentioned might be inside the place. Next one seems to lead to the exit, including this little fella who wants a moon item, which we might be able to get if we can access our storage. Do we have to go all the way back to Earth to do that? Go to other area. Hey! Okay, cool, we can get some stuff. So many gourds and fruits of Eden, wow. Weird. Okay, well, we found the place to store our goods. One past the entrance, it seems. Actually, we can't just use Duran's feather just to run faster. Increases spiritual anti-bases evenly, then all 5 to the necessary level. Can I shop here? Oh, hey, look! Gun. What happens if you fill up this entire space with guns before you get the character? Can you just, like, not get the starting weapon anymore? I think it'd be the same thing that we just saw with the attachments, right? Where it just kind of sit there, because you can do this. Like, the starting weapon doesn't have to be the first one. Hey, look, you can buy anti-beast here. That's cute. Alrighty. Well, what else do we have for sale that we don't necessarily need? Looks like we're basically good, right? Oh, here's some extra soap. Yeah, we're basically good. So there's this store where we can buy stuff, including guns. In case we wanted guns. Just trying to ask me questions while I'm doing a recording. So that's what storage is. Da 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 da. Is this what you wanted? Yes. Oh. So I get for not having the game on active. I mean, the kid likes it. Yay! We got the sun! All of that, getting the candy, giving the candy... Yeah, getting the candy for rebuilding Claude's house, giving the candy to the little girl, in exchange for, what was it, ointment leaves. Everything that we've worked so hard so far to get has been for this sun attachment. And I might be wondering, what good is the sun? Well, plus 10 attacks, that's nice, right? Plus 10 to all attributes. And plus 3 to all efficiencies. I think this is the dungeon again, isn't this? Yeah, this looks like the dungeon again. I think I'm fine to go in. You know what? Instead of just going in right now... Oh gosh. Screw it. Go back to the shop. Is there even anything I need to buy at the shop? Kind of want to go get that gun just for the sake of having the gun. But other than that, I don't think there's anything that I really need, because I have tons of powders and trans feathers and just a ton of healing items, so I think I'm fine to go in right now. But let's still save first. Saving still sounds important. So all we know is our next character will get to use gun. Pew! The Moon Sea.